A very good morning. You're watching News9 with me, Akshita. And first up, a mini bus driver was stabbed to death in Jnanabharathi Nagar. The police believe that the murder must have occurred at around 2 a.m. The minibus belongs to Janani Travels. The cops believe that miscreants must have waylaid the minibus and assaulted the victim with lethal weapons. The driver, who was identified as Prakash Gowda, fell out of the bus and bled to death. The cops are still not sure about the motive or the reason behind the murder. But this incident has definitely sent chills down the spine of the campus students as well as people nearby. Despite several security measures being taken up, incidents like these seem to be a regular occurrence at the campus. And what's all the more scary about this incident is that nobody knows exactly why this driver, Prakash Gowda, was targeted. It is understood that the miscreants could have stopped the minibus pretending like they wanted a ride, and the driver would have stopped the minibus, which is when these people hacked him to death. It is understood that he bled to his death once he was stabbed multiple times. Well, this is in the Jnanabharathi campus. We know how huge this particular campus is. We've also heard of the number of incidents that take place on this particular area. And even despite the fact that just a couple of days ago, the authorities had installed CCTV cameras across the campus, it looks like they've not been able to cover the entire length and breadth of the Jnanabharathi campus. My colleague Verghese joins us over the phone line with more information. Verghese, a shocking incident to say in the least. What more do we know about exactly what took place?
Well, Akshita, at present what we know is that this has happened at Raghavendra Bidavane. It's a place next to the Jnanabharathi campus. And from the likes of it, what we are getting from the sources in the police department is that the person who has been killed, in fact, has parked the minibus in a very neat manner next to the side of the road. So probably they think someone whom he knew had in fact asked him to park the vehicle over there, and this person was in fact working for Janani Travels, and they were dropping off software employees at their residence. So this is what the driver was actually doing. And then what we know is that the police says that once he had parked the vehicle neatly to the side of the road, the people in fact attacked him through the driver's door, and this victim in fact, after being attacked, walked through the minibus and came out from the passenger's door, and from there he's walked around 15 to 16 feet, after which he's in fact collapsed and died on the spot. This is what the police version is at present, and what they say is that this person has bled to death as he was attacked with machetes, and there was a huge cut on the neck part of his body, and from there he was bleeding quite profusely, and the minibus and well as the path he had taken to move out of the bus from the passenger's door and the 16 feet that he walked is actually soaked in blood. Now, there is another problem that they found is that they are not able to yet identify this person as Prakash Gowda, though they have an identity card which they have found inside the bus. But at present, the police have not confirmed whether it is the driver who has been killed, but they suspect it to be him, and so at present there is only speculations. And also there are questions being asked as to whether this minibus should have gone through that particular route, or was there a drop that they had to take or a pickup they had to take. Now they suspect the murder to have occurred between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. and that place as such is such a deserted place. There are hardly any houses nearby, so it was a perfect spot for something like this of a crime, and police suspect that this was pre-planned, but yet they are not able to establish the motive of the crime because they are not able to get hold of the identity or confirm on the identity. They've been able to get this driver's identity card only, and yet they are not able to connect it with the body because the body has been badly bruised, and it's difficult to make out from the face. So that is what the police are saying at present. Now they formed a special team, and they are in fact trying to establish the identity of the person or to confirm it whether it is Prakash Gowda, and also they have sent people to Janani Travels, and also they are trying to interrogate the people who have been inside the bus whom this particular driver could have been dropping off or picking up. So that is also something they are looking at present. And at present, it seems a mysterious case because they are not able, they've hit a hurdle in the investigations with regards to the identity of the person. But it is quite a brutal murder that has happened quite next to the campus, especially Jnanabharathi campus. This place is called Raghavendra Bidavane, and it is quite known as a location to the locals. But that place is quite deserted, and the other problem is that there aren't any proper cell phone reception towers also close by, Akshita.
Right, Varghese, but as you mentioned, this is a shocking incident and once again brings to light the fact that several people in the Jnanabharathi campus are very, very unsafe. We've seen so many such incidents come to light and recently the authorities even took the measure of putting up CCTV cameras, but it looks like it's made absolutely no difference.
Well, there have been several incidents in the campus as well as near to the campus, Akshita. This is one incident that has occurred near the campus. So it looks like that place is quite unsafe with regards to the manner in which it is being patrolled. Also, there is several acres of land that is associated with this place, and hardly there are any people to man it or patrol it. So that could be one of the reasons why such incidents keep taking place. But it has become a den of crime, and at present, it seems that the authorities will be investigating this particular case. But with regards to further crime happening in that area, authorities need to take a serious note on it, Akshita.
Right, Varghese, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. But an incident that has definitely left all the residents, including the students, are very, very shocked. A minibus driver, Prakash Gowda, late last night was murdered. It is understood that he had stopped his vehicle. There's no word on if, in fact, the miscreants were people he knew and hence he had parked the vehicle. But when he got off, it is understood that he was stabbed with lethal weapons and he bled to his death. We understand that investigations have reached a roadblock of sorts because there's no word on what was the motive behind this particular murder. It is understood that it could be someone Prakash Gowda knows, but at the same time they're not too sure of the same, considering that maybe Prakash Gowda had parked his vehicle on the side just for some time when these miscreants attacked him. But one thing is for sure, once again the safety of all those people in that area is being questioned as after this incident has come to light.